Worried about. Good morning, everybody. I'm so tired this morning. So for the last 2.5 weeks, I've been taking Billy to a cute little place. She's going to start pre-K this year. She's a big girl now. She's going to be 3. And I'm taking her 2 to 3 times a week for like 3 hours at a time because I want her to get used to being on her own and being with other children and just learning to go to school once the time comes. And she's usually an amazing sleeper. And as of the last 2 weeks since I've been taking her, she's been really struggling at night, which means I've been struggling at night to sleep through the night. It's like I have a newborn again. I just don't know what to do anymore. I don't know. I never went through this with the boys. They would just go to sleep once the time came, and that was that. And with Billy, I just can't seem to figure out how to fix the problem, what to do. So I'm kind of here to ask for suggestions. If you guys have any suggestions on what to do, please send them my way. I get up every morning at 5:15 to get the boys ready for school, and it's just not happening. I always tell her, Mommy comes back, and at night I reassure her, and I just don't think that she realizes that everything is going to be okay, and that, I'm not going anywhere. I will never leave her. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that, because it is no joke when you get no sleep and still have to function for 3 kids. Boston has a baseball game. I get a little FOMO sometimes when I see on Instagram a lot of my friends back in LA. Everyone's in Japan. Everyone's going to Japan, Tokyo. And here I am going to Dripping Springs and Lake Travis High School for games. But you know what? It's not the time. Right now is the time to focus on the boys and the sports and everything that they love. Would I love to go to Tokyo? Absolutely. Would I love to be in Japan? Yeah, who wouldn't want to be in Japan? But it's just not my time. It's just not my time to be doing that stuff. I know sometimes we feel the pressure because Instagram isn't real. Instagram just shows whatever people want to show you, right? So everyone's like, oh, look at us for spring break, going to Japan, going to Paris, going to Hawaii, going to Cabo. And even though all those trips sound amazing, and I wish that I could go to those trips, listen, you want to be in Tokyo, you want to be in Paris, you want to do all these cool things, do you. I'm not judging, at all. If anything, sometimes I'm like, oh man, I wish I could do those things, but it's just what it is. It's not what we're doing. It's not what, and I hope that if you also feel that way sometimes, where you're like, okay, why am I not in Tokyo? Why am I not in Cabo? It's fine. It's totally okay to feel that way because, where's my little thing? Because not everyone is going to do the same thing that everybody does. Some of the story is, don't compare yourself to people on IG. Just a little advice there that I can give as I do my makeup here to try and look alive and decent and not like I'm dying from being tired from waking up every 2-3 hours with Billy. I know Easter weekend is coming up. I hope that you guys enjoy Easter. We don't do much for Easter. Luckily, we have our neighbors this time around that are going to host Easter. So that's exciting because we don't really celebrate. We do celebrate Easter, but we don't get super into it. We just let the kids run wild and find some eggs. But this year, I feel like it's going to be special because they're going to get to hang out with all their friends and actually do a little egg hunt with a bunch of kids as opposed to just Tiger and Boston. So that'll be fun. And hopefully Billy gets in on the action too.
Brendan Schaub, in a last-ditch effort to try and make some type of money, has been trying to get his wife to be an influencer and doing little videos with her, but my God, Schaub, first and foremost, absolutely nothing to show off, dude, but how did we end up here? Yeah, I bet you Schaub has to say that to his accountant, his lawyers, because you're losing everything. And this, just start the OnlyFans. What are we doing? What are we doing here, B? Just start the OnlyFans. What is he doing? He's wearing a leotard. It's a tard in a tard. I mean, his wife, we're really going to try and make her a thing. All because of Akash Singh's wife. He's been trying to make her a thing by doing these videos in which he humiliates himself, of course, but he humiliates himself on a daily basis. So that's not new, but I mean, Mr. Baseball Dad, I mean, your poor children are already going to have to go through enough growing up, especially in like some crappy school when they try to explain that their parents used to have money or something. And, but then they're going to have pictures like this of the Schaubster on the internet. You're so not funny. It's non-funny people's attempts at humor is astonishing to me. I put on a girl thing. It's funny right now, stupid. With your dumb hair. Oh my God, this is a complete and total embarrassment. Ugh. By the way, this man claims, oh, the haters, they're all out there. And then he puts stuff out like this. And his entire family, too. Always a way to try to, but yeah, this is pathetic. Oof. Look at this. What is that leg tattoo? What's going on over here with Mrs. Schaub? Ugh, look at her. Better get ready, people. She used to be with Little Romeo and Puig. And now she's with this redact. Using them till every red cent runs dry, and then she's probably going to be out. But it's stuff like this. It's just like, did you really have to embarrass yourself like this for some Instagram likes, by the way? By the way, Instagram doesn't like pay like everything else pays. So, I mean, to even do like Instagram stuff is crazy. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.